Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve conflicting appointments problem. So given an array of intervals representing n appointments, right? Find out if a person can attend all the appointments. So for example, given the appointments is an array of intervals, right? One for means there's an appointment from 1 to 4, another one from 2 to 5, and the last one is 7 to 9. The question is if a person can attend all the appointments. This is same as whether or not whether there's any conflicting uh, whether or not there's any conflict between any two intervals, right? So if there's at least one conflict, so it means the person cannot attend all the appointments, right? So in this case, the expected output is false. Why is that? Because here there are two intervals that conflict, right? Which is 1 and 4 and 2 and 5, right? This one start when this one haven't finished yet, right? So right, since 1.25 overlap, a person can attend both these appointments. So it's this one will apply these merge intervals pattern. So it's not a hard questions, right? We just need to check if any two intervals conflict, right? If there's any two intervals overlap. So, but before checking overlap, we need to, like always, we need to sort all the intervals by starting time. So the one the appointment that starts earliest will put in the head, right? So the next so that um, the two intervals that have high chances of conflict, that have high chances of overlapping, will put next to each other, right? So yeah, we need to sort by start time, right? The next step is to just iterate, right? Iterate through the sorted intervals, intervals list. Compare compare current interval with the previous one, right? We compare two intervals that is next to each other in the sorted interval list, right? So if we found if overlap, right? Overlap is found if overlap is found, It means we cannot. Let's let's rename it into can attend uh, or appointment, right? So it's same as our questions here. I need to fix it here. I need to fix the name in the test. Can attend all appointments, right? So if overlap is found, it means we cannot cannot attend all appointments. Wait me a minute. Okay, so if overlap is found, then it means we cannot attend all appointments, right? Returns false. And if we exit the loop here, without, it means there's um, there's no any overlap, right? So return true means we can attend all appointments. Exit loop, return true. Okay, let's start with sort by starting time. So when I use interval is an array, right? When I use sort functions, this one will takes in a and b. A and b is just two interval, right? So in order to sort it in by start time in ascending order, I'm going to use a take the first element of a minus first element of b, right? Because we sort by the start time, so from the interval a, we take out the first element, which is the start time of a minus start time of b. Okay. So next step, iterate to sorted intervals. Let's compare current with previous interval. So for the first one, we don't have the previous, right? So I want to start from the second one, right? Which is from index I. Let I equal to from index 1, right? I less than interval of length. We want to iterate to the end. If overlap. So let's say let current is intervals at index I and the previous is intervals at index I minus 1. Okay. How do we check if there is a overlap? There's overlap when the start time of the current is less than or equal to end time of the previous. For example, like we have these two intervals, right? There's no overlap. Here is the current, right? But if the start time of current is inside, let's say curly braces and square bracket, right, to differentiate between the two intervals. If the start time of the current interval is less than or equal to n time of the previous, means there is overlap, right? So if start time of current, which is index 0 of current, right, is less than or equal to n time of previous, which is previous at index 1, then I will return false. This means I cannot, there's overlap and I cannot attend all the appointments. But if I exit the loop, I will return true. Okay, that's it. Let's run the test for oops, 4 and 4. Come on. Okay, it works, right? Pass all the tests. Just to make sure that we really the test is really on the code that we've written, right? So it is so it's sure to work, right? So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.